Thousands of people have disappeared in national parks over the last century, and it has been theorized that cults may be responsible for some of these vanishings. Could this possibly be true? American national parks are vast expanses of natural beauty that draw millions of visitors every year. With their majestic landscapes, these parks are symbols of national pride and natural preservation. However, their remote locations, accessibility, and the high number of annual disappearances over a century have led to a dark tapestry of theories and speculations. One such theory is the existence of violent cults operating within these wilderness areas. National parks are treasured lands that millions visit each year to enjoy natural beauty and recreation. However, a dark possibility lingers. Could some of the many who disappear in parks each year fall victim not to fate but foul play? A closer examination of circumstantial evidence raises questions about whether violent cults may operate secretly within our national parks. Over the past century, there have been numerous reports of people vanishing without a trace in American national parks. The National Park Service, NPS, has documented cases that range from experienced hikers to casual visitors. While many of these disappearances are eventually solved, others remain a mystery, providing fertile ground for theories of foul play, including the presence of violent cults. According to the National Park Service, an average of 2 to 3 people disappear each week, with approximately 1,600 cases reported between 1970 and 2018 alone. While some of these disappearances can be explained by natural causes such as falls, drownings, or encounters with wildlife, many others remain unsolved, leaving families and investigators searching for answers. National parks are some of the most accessible recreational areas in the United States, attracting millions of visitors each year. With over 400 protected areas, including iconic destinations like Yellowstone, Yosemite, and the Grand Canyon, there are countless opportunities for cults to operate undetected. The vastness and remote nature of these parks provide ample cover for illegal activities, including the recruitment and manipulation of vulnerable individuals. With millions of acres of land, national parks frequently have highways and populated areas bordering them. This accessibility means that a wide range of individuals, including those with malevolent intentions, can enter and exit the parks with relative ease. It's conceivable that cults could exploit this accessibility to conduct their activities away from the prying eyes of law enforcement and the public. The wilderness of national parks provides vast areas of isolation. This remoteness is a double-edged sword. It offers peace and solitude for nature lovers, but also creates an environment where illicit activities could go unnoticed. The theory posits that violent cults could use the remoteness to their advantage, operating under the cover of the dense forest canopy and rugged terrain to avoid detection. When disappearances or strange occurrences are reported, they are often rationalized with alternate explanations. National parks are dangerous places. It is suggested that most disappearances are accidents in the wilderness, as even experienced outdoorsmen can die easily in remote locations with no nearby help. Natural causes such as hypothermia, dehydration, and animal attacks are often cited as plausible explanations, obscuring the possibility of foul play. The Missing 411 book series by David Paulides documents a strong case for large numbers of disappearances in National Park. Many have concluded from this series that Bigfoot may be responsible for some of these vanishings. Others, including Paulides, have also suggested aliens and UFOs may be involved. Aliens have folklore related to abductions involving them, so this sounds like a plausible direction. The Fae have also been blamed for these mysterious disappearances. Missing, the Fae Theory by Gemma Jade is a book detailing historical lore on why fairies may well be abducting people in national parks. The lore of Bigfoot, fairies, and other supernatural entities have been blamed, providing a smokescreen of folklore and urban legends. This misdirection could theoretically give cover to more sinister human activities, including those of cults, by marginalizing credible concerns as mere superstitions. It is just a theory that cults are responsible for a large number of disappearances. However, humans are the most dangerous animals on the earth. Further, the disappearances have been going on for generations. It is more plausible that a human cult is responsible than for explanations like Bigfoot, UFOs, or fairies. The theory takes a darker turn with the suggestion that cultists could infiltrate the ranks of park rangers. While this seems like a plot from a thriller novel, the concept of a trusted authority being compromised is not without precedent in other areas of society. If true, it would provide cults with inside knowledge of park operations, potentially aiding in the concealment of their activities. Park rangers play a crucial role in maintaining the safety and well-being of visitors to national parks. This raises the possibility that information about disappearances is being deliberately withheld or manipulated, making it more difficult for investigators to uncover the truth. Furthermore, the close-knit nature of park ranger communities could make it easier for cults to exert influence and control over personnel. The generational nature of cults further perpetuates their presence within national parks. Cults that have established a foothold over generations may have deep roots in the surrounding communities, making it difficult to distinguish between cult members and ordinary citizens. This intergenerational continuity allows cults to adapt and endure, passing down their beliefs and practices from one generation to the next. The existence of generational cults within national parks would imply a long-standing tradition of evading law enforcement and a deep understanding of the landscape, making their activities even more difficult to uncover. It would also explain why disappearances at national parks, such as Crater Lake, have been going on since the 19th century. These cults may have long-standing presences in these locations. While the possibility of violent cults in national parks might make for a compelling narrative, it is essential to consider rational explanations. Many disappearances can be attributed to natural causes such as exposure, wildlife encounters, or accidents. Moreover, the idea of cults operating in national parks is met with skepticism from law enforcement and park officials, who argue that there is little to no evidence supporting such claims. The theory of violent cults operating in American national parks is one that captures the imagination and plays on the fears of the unknown. The combination of high disappearance rates, accessibility, remote locations, and the use of alternate explanations as cover, along with the potential infiltration of park staff, and the concept of generational cults, creates a potent narrative. However, without concrete evidence, this theory remains in the realm of speculation. It is crucial for any investigation into disappearances in national parks to be grounded in fact, and approached with a level of skepticism towards sensational explanations. Ultimately, the vast majority of park experiences are safe and enriching, and the parks remain treasured lands meant for the enjoyment and education of the public. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and subscribe to this channel. This will allow us to make more videos.